Welcome back to a brand new video. It's January of 2023. Happy New Year everyone, and welcome to the Armory 3D community. Oh, is this? Yeah, it's the old channel. We're on the old channel. Woohoo! However, we have a brand new channel because this one has been pretty much dead when it comes to Armory 3D. If you are part of the Armory 3D community, then if you haven't already heard, there is a Armory 3D community channel where you can go check out all these incredibly well-made videos. Yes, they're well-made, unlike this crap on this channel. These videos actually explain how to use specific features, so you don't have any problems when you want to implement different features. Now, there are a bunch of things yet to do. There are many videos left on the list, but once we start really making enough videos, then you will be able to see that instead of asking questions and saying how do I accomplish this and then trying to answer with a bunch of text, you can just link to a video and then it explains everything in detail. That is the whole purpose. We're going to have fully documented feature explanations, and once we got that, we're going to do mechanics. We're going to talk about how to make player movement. We're going to talk about how to make like sniper scopes and multiplayer and all this incredible stuff which really isn't got documented that well. So once we have all these things ready and we're going to start talking about all these mechanics, and then we're going to actually go into phase 3 of our community channel, which is community projects. We're going to make projects for the entire community, and we're going to host them with like weekly vlogs and stuff like that. It's going to be wild. There'll be going to be a lot of opportunity to learn how to use Armory 3D in 2023. We're going to be able to use this opportunity to showcase not only how far Armory 3D has come, but how much it can still advance, because Blender is also in high gear, fully making a bunch of changes. There are so many possibilities that are going to come from future Blender projects because Armory 3D is directly attached to Blender, which is incredibly wild because now every time that they make advancements and create incredible projects and build upon their own projects, we also reap the benefits of that because Armory 3D is integrated into those programs. And that is the power of Armory 3D that comes as an add-on instead of a standalone program, which is just so wild to me that we have all these new features and things that are going to come our way without us actually needing to do much work to accommodate them. Now, Armory 3D has had a bunch of issues in the past, namely its image. It's been seen as this buggy, hard to use, hard to understand mess, and that used to be the case maybe 2019, early 2020, but since I've reached the scene, not to blow my own trumpet here, but Armory 3D has had a bunch of new documentation, mainly in video format because, I mean, who likes reading, right? So videos with our brand new Armory 3D channel are everywhere. We have feature explanations talking about all the different features of Armory 3D. You want to know how to use variables? Boom, no problem. You want to know how to use raycasting? Boom, no problem. I can just link you to all these different videos every time I talk about a specific feature and how to accomplish a specific mechanic. I just link to one of these videos and you get the full details and the full possibilities explained with no extra documentation needed. So that is essentially the whole idea of the Armory 3D channel, to have a documentation database that we can just link to you every single time you want to create something. We can just say, oh, you need to follow this, and then just link to a video that explains how to use that feature. It's an incredibly powerful time-saving feature that is going to help Armory 3D immensely in the future. But obviously this doesn't work unless the engine is actually stable, and for a while it hasn't been, and a lot of people have known it not to be stable, but it is. The simple answer is it is stable now. There are so many new features and so many bug fixes over the past year or two that have made it so it's a completely different engine. Its old reputation of being hard to learn, buggy, crashy, unusable, this is completely wrong now. It's completely outdated, and that's why Armory 3D has become so exciting, because it has a lot of power, not only in its present condition but in its future possibilities. And that's essentially why I'm so hyped to talk to you guys about the Armory 3D community channel, because it's going to play a huge role in the development of Armory 3D of the future. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are as hyped as I am for Armory 3D in 2023. It's going to be a banger year. A lot of things are going to happen, and this is laying the foundation for Armory 3D in the future.